So how do you prepare for that?
How do I prepare? So basically, this is my first show at Dreamworld. I'm very much looking forward to it. Preparing for someone like Zcandino, you can't really prepare for that because he's incredibly unpredictable. He's very, very talented. I'm just going to have to figure it out on the fly and see where it goes from there. Obviously, I've been training. My arms look good in this light, to be fair. But yeah, no, Zcandino is a great competitor, and I really much look forward to what he has to offer.
How was it overseas? Have you learned anything? How will you bring it over?
Right, overseas. So when I left, I went back to the UK, and then I wrestled, very much an English traditional style. But then eventually I transitioned into American wrestling because I was in America, trained with Dr. Tom. We helped out at, TNA, NWA, wrestled for OVW. We wrestled like all different states and then went back to the UK. So it's a whole mixture of styles that I can incorporate to Australia, and hopefully I can bring something different to the table for your enjoyment.
What's the difference between wrestling to Australia, to UK, to America?
I would say when you talk about English wrestling, you'd think more traditional tech wrestling, depending on camp shows or different shows or whatever. So camp shows, it was very much a lot more showmanship, and that allows me to carry that on to Australia. So especially with Australian wrestling, they love big moves, they love characters, and very similar to America as well. They want to see something visual. They want to see more than, the little things here and there. They just want to see big things.
So what is your favorite finisher to do in the ring?
Finisher. Right. So I like a good lariat because I can hit them very, very hard and it makes me feel good. But recently I've got a little sock puppet called Betsy. I get ready, when they turn around, put the sock puppet in their mouth, and then eventually once I'm ready, I can lift them up and then give them a big choke slam. So I call it the hamburger.
So do you have any dream matches you want to go against with your cow?
My cow. I'd like to say that I want to work Mutt. I think he's a person who is very underrated and works very, very hard. I think a lot of people oversee what he does. So he's very underrated. And I want to, if I can give him something, maybe like myself, I can't give him a platform, but if I could give him something more like a match that could elevate him, I would absolutely 100% give him that opportunity.
And do you have anything to say to your opponent tonight? How you'll defeat him? Any words for him?
I love you, Zcandino.
And just last year, I think a month ago, you took on CJ. Could we see those rivalries come back, or any rivalries that you really want to have?
Yeah, absolutely. Like my diary's open. I'm willing to work everywhere, everyone. Absolutely, I could work CJ again. I could work who else have I worked? Pretty much the whole roster, or almost anyway. But I'm very much looking forward to wrestling everyone and getting back on track at IPW. So,
especially with the Rumble, you've basically versed everyone. Yeah. So I was watching a bit of wrestling and I noticed, how was TNA?
Oh, okay, right. So, especially with TNA, it was. Right, so I trained with Dr. Tom Pritchard in America. He was based in Tennessee, and there was a person over there who, by chance, said, "Would you want to come out and help us with TNA?" So we obviously were like, "Yeah, of course." And then before you know it, we're in security shirts. Well, it was merch, but like it was like security, and then we go out. We're beating on everyone. I'm outside the ring like, yeah, get him. And then the Hardys music hits. And then you turn around, and then you see Matt and Jeff on the ramp. And then you're like, yeah, go on. Absolutely steamrolled me. Like Jeff Hardy came in hot. Gosh, I went flying. Absolutely flying.
I'm guessing he did a bit of a dance before he threw you to the ground. Yeah. So I'm gonna make you in 2K soon.
Okay.
So what's your favorite gear that I should make?
So traditionally, I normally wear like cow print. So my favorite gear I have is black on one side and then cow print on the other. And I've got like cow print knee pads and then cowboy boots, which are white. But recently, I've been wearing these red crocodile print, well, crocodile scale trunks and knee pads, which have, worked out pretty well because like they hit the light really nicely.
Is there any championships you're looking out for, like the heavyweight, the unified, or the tag team championship?
I mean, like I said, like it's all on the cards. My diary is free. That could tie in with Mutt as well. So I'd absolutely give Mutt a run for his money. I don't want to underplay how good he is, so I can't say yay or nay about I'm going to beat Mutt. I know Mutt is very talented, so I could definitely give him a good run.
He already made a name of himself on this, making sure people didn't underrate him. Yeah. But thank you for doing the interview. Hope you have a good show.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.